Hi guys, today I have a game for you in my Tier 10 European destroyer, the Holland. Now as you can see I am divvied up with Mr. Moto, and I think this was played on a stream, I don't remember. Now I want a little bit more gunboaty than torpedo boat, because full torpedo boat wasn't working for me, and full gunboat is a little bit risque for my liking, but I mean, I do try to treat this thing as more of a gunboat than a torpedo boat, and I use my torpedoes just to deny area of deniement. Now, of course, I let Moto know in division chat. I asked him, hey, I'm listening to him on a stream. I don't believe we were in Discord. But he's played enough with me in clan battles with Pirate Kitten's clan that he kind of understands how I play. We have played, not in clan battles. But I still want to stick close to him because I don't exactly want to tell the carrier where I am, but I'm not scared of the midway. But if I stay close to a cruiser, it's going to keep him away. So he's not 100% sure where I am, what I'm doing. Even though, you should be able to figure it out because the Des Moines got spotted and he is my div mate. So they have to know I'm up somewhere near A. You've got to use information like that to your advantage. Like if you ever see a Minotaur or Neptune divvied up with the US DD, you have to assume that cruiser is running radar and not smoke. And you have to believe that until proven otherwise. Because what's the point of running two smoke ships if you're not going to utilize something one of the other ships doesn't have, i.e. radar? If they both got smoke, if something happens to that DD to where he's got to smoke up, now you just lost your vision. To where if the DD stays close to you, especially with all these carriers, and just keep things spotted, you can be way more effective. Now, of course, whenever I ping the map, it's to let people know where my RPF is when I'm in a destroyer. Now, for whatever reason, this repub is just pushing in. There's a Yamato, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to send my torps against the Yamato, because what I'm hoping for here is that that the Yamato thinks I sent torps against the repub. That these aren't, in essence, aimed torps. They are just willy-nilly torps. Now, of course, I will cap as long as I'm not detected, but I really don't want to stay close to a repub. And I let Moto know I sent torps out against the Yami, not the repub. Of course, the repubs in cap contesting it with me, and like, this guy's just going hard to the paint for whatever reason. I don't understand why the guy did that, especially seeing what we all had here. The carrier had to have had all of this stuff spotted. It's not like Curfirst are known for having great concealment. And luckily for me, my torps actually hammered home. And my line of thinking for that is 9 times out of 10, everybody's going to assume you sent torps against the lead ship. Not the back guy, not the middle guy. So I was using that against these guys. And it's 3 battleships. They don't have any cruiser support, any destroyer support. Their carrier maybe was supporting them, but isn't. Why are you going to continue this push especially being battleships. Oh, my sinuses, sorry guys. But, I mean, why continue the push? Now, these are just torps and hope. I'm sending these hoping they're going to hit. These guys are sailing away. I really have no hopes of these torps hitting. If they do, great, awesome. That means they had to turn in. And the reason I sent those, just like, okay, maybe these guys will run into them, maybe they won't, is because, yes, while they are running away, they're going to have to turn back in because of the island. The question is, when are they going to do it? And will these torpedoes have the range? As fast as these things reload, you might as well send them because you just never know. The other thing is, it could push these guys further away, slow them down, do something to where somebody can get shots. Now, Moto is kind of being a little ballsy here. Our Kurfürst are behind islands per se. The Petrov is also behind the island. But I'm sending between the two battleships, which 9 times out of 10 is a really bad idea. But in this case, I figured if the Yami makes his turn and picks up speed, maybe the torpedoes meant for the Kurfürst will hit him. And if neither one of these two do anything to change, I'll get 2 torpedoes. Now, I want to keep these 2 guys spotted per se, but I don't want to get too far away from my support ship because, if I get floods on these guys and, my div mate can't get fires on these guys, it's pointless to keep just outright pushing. Now, see, if I would have sent bolt sets against the Kurfürst, I might have done a little bit more damage. But as you can see, I hit them both, and I both got floods on it. So you know what? Now Moto's got a choice. The other thing is, whatever one the shimmy is going to hit or wants to try to hit, could potentially, get that sticky flood. But because I sent those torps, the Yamato was forced on just in a really bad position. But like I said, there's no point in me to keep pushing 2 ships. I don't like leaving 2 ships off to the side, but you know what? We have a carrier. The carrier should recognize the situation of there are 2 battleships by themselves with no AA support. One is in a very bad spot. Neither one of these 2 ships are known for their AA. The carrier should be going after these guys and potentially finish them or getting the damage over time. Now, I really don't want to lose B because it's still anybody's game. While the Yamato and Kurfürst are for all intents and purposes, oh Jesus, God, I hope that lag didn't go through. But they're out of the fight. Like, they're on a 1-2 line. Kurfürst isn't known for having range. Was it like 20 kilometers? Let's just say 21 kilometers at best if he's not running a spotter plane. To where the Yami actually has, range. But as you can see, the shimmy finished him off. The Kurfürst is, beyond low? Jesus, this lag. But letting somebody else finish it is fine by me, because I want to protect the caps and get the win. Now, as you can tell, I am running the special EU captain on the ship, and you know what? I'm looking at the Montana and I'm thinking, I'm not sure what he's going to do, so I sent one behind and one kind of on the front, just to, just in case if he does any moves, hopefully he makes the correct moves for me. Now, at this point, I'm like, you know what? I might as well open up on this guy. Maybe I can get him to shoot me. I don't believe the Minotaur should be able to get shots on me if I just keep pushing. Just because of the island where he's at. My God, the freaking lag. But, you know what? Failed to recognize that the Colbert was behind an island. But luckily, I'm not spotted, and like I said, now I'm radar. Now, I don't know if that's Minotaur radar or if it's the Petros radar. But you know what? I'm radar. They can see me. Yeah, might as well shoot. Oh, look. Torpedo hits on something. Going to assume the Montana, maybe? Just from looking at the mini-map. But you know what? I might as well get shots in on this Minotaur while I can. Now, luckily, somebody finishes him off. And I'm keeping my AA off because hopefully I'll go undetected for a minute, but I'm like, you know what? I'm still spotted. I've got to just pop it. So I pretty much pop everything. I don't know why I didn't do a priority sector. Unless replays don't show it. I don't know. But I'm like, you know what? I might as well pop everything. But because I stayed by my div mate and supported him, we were able to quickly just wreck those planes. Just, God, will you guys stop knocking out my freaking torp tubes? You know, that was my favorite one. Freaking jerks. But I'm trying to utilize somebody else's AA. So whenever there's a carrier, guys, you've got to stay close to somebody, even if they got bad AA. Bad AA is better than no freaking AA. Now, luckily, we can control two caps. They're midway, well, got a little aggressive, and, well, he's beached. No words around that, and he's pretty much stuck there for a while. Not exactly the best position for him. Now, of course, I'm going to use my overpowered heal because, you know what? All DDs need to heal at this point, and I kind of wish Wargaming would, sorry for the cough, would actually go back and just give all the Tier 9 and 10 destroyers a heal at this point, especially with carriers. Now, the Petrov is nose in, and that's a nice thing about these super narrow torps, is you have a little bit better of a chance of getting a hit on something bow into you. Single fires, the best. These are the second best, and then just normal narrow spread is like second best. But I mean, you can see the time is winding down. Carrier's got me spotted. Might as well just pop everything again. You know what? There's no way I didn't hit priority sectoring. You know, like, especially against torpedo planes and all that. Oh, yeah, there it is. I waited for the island. I did notice. I did see that. Now, of course, the curve first is still making somebody's life difficult. Right now, we're in that interesting spot between mop up and win harder. We're either going to throw this game away or we're just going to mop everybody up. Now, this Petrov still has a lot of HP. Good luck killing the carrier fast. Holland, well, I look at it like this. If I kill him, great. DD off the board. If we, in essence, trade, great. If I get him low, you know what? Better. Somebody else can finish him off. It's really at this point when I just go, you know, I'm dead. I'm way too close to the Petrov. I might as well just get as much time on that guy as possible. Let me send out Desperation Torps because there's no way I'm detonating a Russian battleship cruiser as the game just ends and I barely escape out with my life. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this replay. I do hope you take something away from this. I do hope I taught you guys something through my thought process. Please remember to compliment good teamwork, good team play. We are quick to report, slow to compliment. Please hit that like and subscribe button and have yourselves one heck of a great day.